Hey, welcome back to the 7th episode of the 7-Eleven series, and in this episode, we're going to continue from where we left off last episode with the last 8 edges, and I'll be showing you more specific cases in this one. So as I mentioned in the last episode, you always try to start off with solving the first 3 edges, so I can just start here. And the last one is there. And when you get to here, there are a few cases that you can get. The first one being 4 edges unsolved, or normally you will have 5, but sometimes you have 4, sometimes you have 3, and very lucky cases you get 2. And I'll be running through some of those cases in the next few parts. First case is going to be just a normal 5 edges, and so what you want to do is just solve 2. So you find the corresponding edge, which is here, you slice across, and then you find the corresponding edge to this one or this one. And in this case, this one's easier, so I can just put it in. And then you have 3 left, and then you can just go straight into those. And then you're done. You also can have 4 edges left, and in this case, what you want to do is just to solve 2. So you just put the corresponding edge to this one here, slice, and put a corresponding edge to this one, the bottom. And then you just have these 2 left, and you can just put them in and flip. This next case is going to be when you have 2 swaps for your last 4 edges. And so these 2 pieces just need to swap around, and then these pieces need to exchange themselves around. So in this case, what you should do instead of doing like a flipping algorithm here, and then inserting these 2, and then flipping again, what you should be doing is to have them set up so that they are kind of diagonally across. And then you solve 1, and then you just do the remaining 3. And in this case, you will always just be able to move over again with another U, and then you can solve another pair. So then you just find the corresponding edge to this. So there, you put it in. So when you only have 3 edges left, I'm not going to explain this too much, but it's just a normal 3 cycle. So you just insert the corresponding edge to this one here, slice, and put the other one in and slice back. Now when you're left with only 2 edges left, if they're both in the middle layer, what you can do is just slice, flip, and slice back. But you also have cases where your pieces are in the top layer, and for this I have 4 algorithms that I use, and they're quite handy because they don't require you to insert them into the middle layer. So for this case, you do this, or in this case where it's kind of a mirror image, then you do this. Algorithms will be put in the description, so don't worry. And then the next case will be this, where they're kind of like both of these are on the right and then both of these are on the left. So it's just the inverse of the previous algorithm. Alright, and then when they're across from each other, let me do it again. And in this kind of position, so that these 2 pieces join up and these 2 pieces join up, you do a clockwise A-perm, or modified clockwise A-perm. And then when they're like this, so they're diagonally across from each other, you do an anti-clockwise A-perm. Yeah. So that about wraps it up for this episode. Yeah, see you in the next one.